my mother, losing her husband, my mother had much tragedy in her life. She had lost, the day I was born, she lost, well, she didn't, Leon didn't die then, but Leon, who is my brother, he swallowed turpentine, and he never was the same. This turpentine damaged his intestines, and he just, he never, oh, how can I say, he never was the same. He was slow. He was talking fine. He could not talk. It affected his speech, and he could not say sister, but he could say city, city, city. And that's what my nickname was for years, City, because my brother could not say sister. Well, anyway, getting back to my mother's tragedy, well, Leon died, and this was this was a big tragedy in her life. She had lost her son, and then within 2 years, she lost her husband, and then within 2 years, she lost her father. Lots of tragedy in my mother's life. And so she more or less, I think she was at a point where, you know, you're almost, well, what else can happen to me, you know? Well, Aunt Della, who is a very strong individual, come down from Gengay, and she always...
and how is she related to you?
My Aunt Della was my mother's sister, and my Aunt Della and Uncle Oscar had no children. My Aunt Eileen and Uncle Glenn had no children. And Aunt Della come down, and she said, what are you people all thinking about? This child needs to be in school. Oh, they said, there's only a month left. You know, we'll just wait till next fall. Well, you will not. And anyway, I don't know what happened, but to make a long story short, Aunt Della took me home with her. And Aunt Della took me home with her, put me in school. And that was the beginning of Aunt Della and Uncle Oscar. And I lived with them the rest of my life until I married. But they had, it was more of a stable. It was a stable household, where my mother's and my grandmother's was not stable. It was... like I said, I almost think my mother might, now I don't know this for a fact, but you look at all the tragedies that happened to her, I almost think she had a nervous breakdown. Mm-hmm. You know, that could very well, I mean, can you imagine giving your child away? I can't. I can't imagine doing that. Mm-hmm. I think she might have had a nervous breakdown. Well, anyway, I went to live with Aunt Della and Uncle Oscar.